Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to that exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast. With me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland, off you to a glorious 1v1 on Amilly Fields. In the north, it is Kerr 1-for-1. We'll just concur fighting for the Red Army in the Soviet Union here with NKVD rifle disruption tactics. It's not got motor for once. With KV-8s, radio intercept, commissars, Scorched Earth, and the anti-tank Overwatch. Forming up here with the 12th Guards Mechanized Corps in the south, it is HulkSmash. Fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the 16th Panzergrenadier Division with Jaeger Infantry, Assault Support, and Strategic Reserves. A nice collection of commanders there, I would say. And also a very big thanks to Andrew for donating and supporting the Propagandacast with his hard-earned money. Big thanks to Andrew, and of course all to my Patreon supporters supporting the war effort with their hard-earned money. Big thanks to all of you. Other people can join the ranks by Patreon, or they can donate by PayPal. Either would make me very happy, and of course best of the kitty cat. And finally, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, while not as immediately depositing money into my pockets, does help me out by spreading out the video to more people. So, we had Kerr here with a special Rifle Command sniper start here. Kerr definitely pulling some interesting parts here versus HulkSmash. Gonna give me 4-2 for him. Cut sniper on the way there. Slowly, steadily. More gonna easy for HulkSmash. We'll just call him Smash, I think. That works a bit better. East here. Machine ready there. Look, probing a bit more aggressively here versus Kerr on the east side here. Empty sniper almost done. That said, these types of openings do mean you have less map control in the early game. So this is something theorists like Hulk could inadvertently, or Smash could inadvertently exploit here, since of course you won't immediately know you're up against a sniper. But if he's playing somewhat aggressively, then Kerr's going to find himself like having to take back a lot of territory, push through a lot of territory. Always sniper out there for Kerr. Machines ready to support the pioneers in the east. They will definitely getting a bit of a rude welcome there from the German Wehrmacht. No, apparently was looking to double back at 70-42. Their interesting choice there. Sniper there, busy ground points. More conflicts on the way for Kerr now. West side here, grenadiers bring up centerwards. We've got another grenadier squad moving towards the east side here. Imagine we're missing a third grenadier squad here for Mr. Smash. Machine gun there being moved forwards. Looks like he's going to send the punish Phelps. There you go, first sniper kill here. And of course with that revealing his hand that he has a sniper on the field here. Ready to pressure. Of course, he's moving straight here for the sniper. Let's try to catch them. Quick shot there. Drops Jurgen like a sack of potatoes. Almost got the sniper though. Ground points here, ground points there. Third grenadier squad here for Mr. Smash. I imagine after this it's going to be tech if he's not already taking up. Yup. And then into like a fast armored car to at least try and catch a sniper. Particularly on the map like Amilly Fields, it is somewhat easier for an armored car to catch a sniper and wipe them, because it's much more difficult to, shall we say, just close off like all the approaches towards the sniper compared to other maps. So it becomes much easier for an armored car to just hunt down the sniper and murder them. Plus, we are not seeing any medics right away, so the snipers can be perpetually also low health, which increases the chance of the armored car, just running down the sniper and putting them out of Smash's misery there. Grenadiers need to retreat then before to keep firing away here. So, tech more or less done there to probably retreat the pioneer. As soon as he can build that light to make a nice company and prepare for that 2-2. It could also be, of course, he's planning to go for a counter sniper, but of course, thanks to radio intercept, they'll be a little less effective because Kerr will, of course, know the sniper arrives thanks to radio intercept. Question, of course, is will Smash be expecting this? Because it's not super uncommon for some players like to go for a commander that features radio intercept if they're certain go for sniper. That way, again, they will have that particular edge against a counter sniper, because again, they will know the sniper is there. So that allows them much more the ability to like just play defensively with the sniper. We've got medics on the way there for Kerr, of course, quite crucial that the sniper now so very low on health here. Pioneers back at base. Nope, they're still basically at the front line. Oh, there you go. They are finally retreating there. Still no commander though for Mr. Smash. Besides, of course, armored cars or a counter sniper. There's also the option going for Jaeger Infantry for ambush camouflage. Like ambush units can also do a fair amount of damage to the sniper, for example. So they could be very good at counting snipers before they nerfed ambush camouflage. One of my favorite counters used to be setting up an ambushed machine gun to that way catch a sniper and murder them. Good rifle grenadier plus comes with the quality with the M42, but no. Oh, they're going to have to retreat right through the MD42 here. We'll see a few more catches. Yevgeny there drops dead. And Dimitri follows me into their two pixelated hell. Constant 40 backed up at the sniper against Grenadiers. Grenadiers need to retreat. In the center here we got the M42. They're repositioning once more. Like to make a nice company out of there for Smash and the German army. concentrating out there. Sniper there, moving about 5 kills so far. Not too shabby. Eastern point resisting engineers. No minesweepers though. There we go. The 2-2 for Smash, of course. Kurt will be, of course, aware of the armored car. Thanks for radio intercept, but again, it's going to be a bit more difficult, just like, stop the armored car. But just, playing the sniper a bit more carefully. So it's not quite as straightforward here. I imagine that if we aren't obviously going to tank grenades, which we are, being researched, he would definitely go for it once he hears the armored car. Gun strength flanking in there. There you go. Narrowly spots it. Retreats the sniper here. Really close call there. And certainly very risky they'd operate the sniper like that. But there you go. Armored cars arrived here for Smash and the 16th Panzer Grenadier Division. Eastern putting obviously 16 engineers here. Smash could also consider laying down some mines, honestly, here and there. Right now, I don't think that'd be a half bad idea, though I imagine the priority for him will be light machine guns and maybe some minesweepers. Any forces need to retreat, by the way, that is very low in health. And Kurt's response is to go for the punitive squad, likely to equip with the anti-tank rifle, trying to that way deal with the armored car, which is certainly an approach. But certainly, I would say, somewhat unorthodox, so he'd build order here. Somewhat. Concentrating west, further southwards, yeah, looking to imagine draw away forces from the front line there. Of course, the armored car could be used to deal with that. Then again, that could also be his plan here. There's certainly a few possibilities here for Kerr as to what he could be possibly scheming here versus Smash. But so far, the Germans have managed to gain a good amount of command control versus the Soviets. Sniper then now fully healed up. We got the Puma troops, and there we go. They are being equipped with the PTRS-41 anti-tank rifle. It was semi-automatic, which definitely gave it a bit of a fair rate of fire. Armored car catching the Puma troops out in the open. Country position looking to catch the sniper here. Diving each might notice pretty aggressive, hoping the sniper's over. The sniper's actually further closer to the front line here. Now the Pumas are blocking the armored car's passage to sort of get up to the sniper now. Plus, of course, there's also the potential of anti-tank grenades. So, with this, you can see there, Kurt is now making it tougher for the armored car to turn it down. But at the same time, this is Amilly Fields. So, if Smash gets a bit creative, it's not impossible either. It's not impossible either. There's still no commander from it at this point. Again, Jaeger Infantry could still be a fairly good counter. And he's going for sniper here himself. So, and again, thanks to radio intercept as part of NKVD, this is not going to be as effective there for Smash as it was likely to be, because Kerr will be aware of the sniper, so he can that way more easily take countermeasures up. But typically, like, one of the major advantages of going for the counter sniper with the sniper was you have that theoretical advantage that you've got a sniper out and they don't yet. Though of course most smart players will assume there's a counter sniper on the way. But with the radio intercept, you will know your opponent's going for a counter sniper. So that definitely gives them a bit, removes a bit of the edge they're playing. There you go, going for the sniper. Looks like he's almost going to sacrifice his Grenadier squad here. Less great there for Smash. Great though for Kerr though. He's going for the half-track here as well. The M5 half-track there, MG42 catching the Strafbad out in the open. Likely to equip with the anti-aircraft tactic to mow down German infantry, but also preserve resources for armor, because Smash has been able to control the fuel supply flow here of the match quite well so far. So obviously just going for the fuel-wise, cheap anti-aircraft tactic is a smart move there by Kerr. Meanwhile, we can see that Smash is actually rushing ahead in terms of tech. They're building or rushing into tier 3 there pretty rapidly, actually really highlighting just how excellent a map control they've got so far here versus the Soviets. Armored car move so far here. Kerr and the Red Army, they're ready to strike back, and there you go, M5 half-track on the way with the Corp mount on the way. Front of Big caught with the armored car around the centre. Got 11 kills on the third sniper. Troop reinforcing healing. Tech almost done. Light machines up there for Smash's infantry. Moving up the troops reinforcing heal right next to the inside of it. That's a pretty smart move there as well, even as they're, being upgraded. It's still like a pretty clever move there. So thumbs up to Kerr for making use of the half-track there right before the upgrade. Very solid work there. Yeah, looking to push up through the western fields and strike here at Smash's left flank, though theoretically could get flanked around here by the armored car if Smash is, feeling that bold or aggressive. MG42 guns bring up, and you can see the sniper again is very much in the defense. He has still fired off this shot, so he's clearly not one of those players who's not going to fire at all with a sniper, which is a mistake some players can do when they go for a counter sniper. They wait explicitly for the other sniper before revealing themselves. So he's kind of more going for I think the more sensible approach in this regard, which is he's trying to bait out the Soviet sniper the initial sniper with this move. instead of just, you know, waiting for the other guys, like, you know, waltz in and get murdered. Again, maybe he assumed again radio insert, maybe didn't, but either way, tactically in a lot of situations, particularly versus smarter players, you know, the bait approach, I think, is much smarter. Because, again, it assumes your opponent knows you have a sniper anyways, and you're trying to create a certain situation then where they have to, like, try and deal with your sniper instead. Pack 40 here for Smash, still no commandant for him. He could also build the Supremo Core soon, obviously won't be able to rush out a Stu to really deal with that fast enough, but he could try. After that, and Armored Cast, they're always looking to bait it into the Telemine there. Doesn't quite pan out there, though, for Mr. Smash, but I do like the idea there overall. He's also, again, as you might notice, quite solidly good at the, you know, moving about, then getting map control just by through oblique maneuvers. And there you go! Didn't even need the counter sniper here. Kerr was so busy with the east side here that he forgot about the sniper. Lying Smash is going to need to just move up and practically execute the sniper out in the open. Which is typically what happens to active snipers if they got captured. They were typically taken aside and shot. Those and flamethrower operators typically were not popular with the average soldiery, so typically bad things happen to them if they were taken prisoners. Kerr now going for the counter sniper, of course, in this regard the question is, will Smash as soon as possible going to go for another sniper? Because at this point, you know, some players will do it, others will not, so it's a lot less certain. And of course, Smash does not have radio intercept, so he will not be aware of it. Oh, he cancels it. Looks like there was some thought there by Kerr, but in the end he didn't quite feel like it. No commas either, though. Okay, goes for the sniper. So there's clearly a, you know, an internal struggle there in Kerr there going on there. One part of him wants that sniper, the other part figures, you know, maybe there are other things to go for. Meanwhile, Smash is less conflicted. He knows what's coming. It's Panther time, baby. Sniper then getting the constant cover there. Half to the move here. We got 6 kills on already, close to VT2. That is some really excellent performance there from the anti-aircraft half tech so far. And this was the conscripts there. We'll need to retreat them because he moves up the half to get the right angle. He could theoretically get a wipe on them and retreat.
Sniper has arrived.
Kerr's second sniper has arrived there. And there goes the Palmer Crops. Of course, Kerr knows what's coming next. And it's also crucial worth noting here. Kerr currently does not possess any serious anti-tank weapons. Like, he's got the anti-tank rather than the penal troopers. And that's about it. Like, he's got no field guns. Can't easily go for them. He can't easily push for tanks. Like, his immediate counters otherwise would actually be going for the SN6M here. He could do that. But the question is, will he do that? Because a lot of serve players aren't exactly hugely keen on the SN6M assault gun. So it's certainly not impossible that Kerr is not going to bother with it. But again, he's hurt the Supremo Core that are being built. He's likely expecting a Panther 4 any time now. The question is, does he commit to? Meanwhile, we can see the Smash is operating his sniper pretty aggressively. So he's clearly, I think, in comparison to Kerr, not expecting the counter sniper. So that's going to be great there for Kerr, obviously, and really bad there for HulkSmash. That's now suddenly, again, he's down one sniper, and his opponent has a fresh sniper out in the field there. So we'll have to see who does next. That said, again, he can go for the Panther 4 now, at which point the sniper being a little less relevant. But so far, he is not pushing for that Panther 4, which he definitely should be. And what's the conscript push back here? Here's the conscripts. There we go, mechanized armor company. Still not Panther 4. There we go, Panther 4, but definitely a bit delayed here. Could have that out sooner. Definitely gives Kerr more time to, you know, get out some other stuff to maybe push back at the Panther 4 here. Less Sterling there for Smash, who probably still yet to go for Commander. I mean, it could be, you know, he could even like go for Strategic Reserves and here counter the Panther 4, go for the Model J, as that would obviously be tougher, but also more accurate versus infantry. And that's an option that's considered as well for Mr. Smash versus Kerr. So now with that 2 kills. Mechanized Armor Company, they're almost done. Pioneers falling back here as the 3rd Infantry and the Kerr moves forward. Panther 4 almost done. Machine gun there in center, Pack 4 moving eastwards. He's falling back there. There we go, Panther 4 out. There's the conscripts there. Panther 4 on the move there. T-34-6 for Kerr. T-34-6. Half to colleague back here. And you force the counter as well. That's going to be a bit of a crossfire there. And we got mines up here for Kerr, but no, stopped here. Panther flying away there. So, will he just be relying on the T-34 and the anti-tank to look back the Panther 4, or what will he do? Smash away. Still no commander here. We're slowly approaching the 20-minute mark, then Smash continues to operate with no commander at this point. It feels like it's going to be either assault support here or strategic reserves here from it, but even then, like, strategic reserves seems less likely by the moment, so... Okay, we got Jaeger Infantry and a Jaeger Command Squad. I mean, it's not bad commander all again. I just feel like he should have gone for that then much sooner, because again, a bunch of troops with ambush camouflage would have made it much harder here for, you know, Kerr to operate the sniper efficiently, because, you know, if they can't see the troops, they can't snipe them. So in that regard, you know, ambush camouflage, besides getting a chance to kill the sniper, of course, confers the other ability, and it just makes the sniper's job much, much harder. Because remember, again, if the sniper can't see your men, they can't snipe them. There you go, we got some ambush camouflage on the way there for some of Smash's forces. Incendiary pistol being loaded up. Thumbs up. Again, it's an excellent ability that I feel like gets overlooked by a lot of M1 players. But again, there we go. Combine the pack force doing intense damage to the half to there. Almost got it! So close there. So close. Panther in there going pretty aggressive guns from the other side. He appeals from nearby. I've got merch consoles with them, by the way. Thumbs up to Kerr on that one. And there you go. Troops being caught in the incendiary pistol rounds here. Panther forgot about. There you go. Heavy cash inflicted again. The high damage of the NKVD with the incendiary pistol rounds. You can see they can just quickly drop numerous infantrymen. Like a well-timed, you know, setup with the incendiary pistol rounds can absolutely just, you know, crush an assault there. Or even like make a defense much more difficult for the opponent. Half track heavily damaged. T-34 falling back as well there. Kerr's situation is definitely still fairly awkward as Smash continues to provide just aggressive map control here against him. And he's like, you go for the Stuttgart, and you could also go for an Austin very soon. You could try for another Panther 4. We'll have to see, of course, what he does, but I would say there's plenty of excellent options for him. We got another Pioneer Squad on the way there. I think that's a good choice too. I still think more ambush camouflage in his forces would be an excellent addition as well here for Smash and the 16th Panzer Grenadier Division. Support here, we've got the sniper added. Pioneer Squad and Thomas done. Yeah, Command Squad going to send to the country of cheating. Running through this gauntlet of Germanic death here. Could see a Command Squad up here on Kerr, and pop goes the whistle. Bit of a blow there. Could still consider combat to maybe boost his forces there a bit. Plus prop up his numbers a bit more easily. T-34 rushing forwards here for Kerr. Right into the open eastern fields here. Yeah, Command Squad going to dealing with the penal troops on the west side here. We got 420 versus 274. Situation for Kerr certainly looks tricky here, and Smash can now go for a second Panther 4. Which I think would certainly be a very strong choice here. It's something that could definitely make things very tough for Kerr, as again, he's got one T-34 some 6 and a bunch of anti-tank rifles against 2 Panther 4s. That will definitely be put to the test, to put it very gently. But so far, Smash is not going... Oh, there we go, he's going for the second Panther 4. More engineers for Kerr. My guess is at this point, he's probably planning to, besides to help repair his armor faster and vehicles faster, is to backtrack now, build the support company, get out some field guns here to, I think, help tackle Smash's Panzerwaffe. Got ambush grenadiers here, very nice. Slamming forwards here. Feeling very clever about the entire thing. And Smash noticed the sniping about that he could definitely be very patient waiting there to catch them with the light machine gun. Instead they get caught here. And then snipe with the sniper. So not quite as smooth there, but almost got the sniper notice with the ambush bonus. Almost got the sniper there. Really again highlighting the ambush camouflage bonus in nerf can still, you know, allow you a pretty good chance to take out the sniper. You probably still do it with the NKVD with incendiary piercing rounds. But that obviously requires a fair amount of setup. Feel good there for Kurz. Yeah, he did pull back for his pump company again, realizing he will need more anti-tank assets to tackle the German Panzerwaffe in this sector. As the 16th Panzer Grenadier Division has been reinforced here by a nearby Panzer Division, most likely, I guess, maybe the 7th. Continuing push back to the 2 Panther 4s. Panther 4 moving in, then T-34 from 6 also falling back here. East side there, we got these moving forwards. One thing Smash could also consider right now would be actually bring out a mortar to just provide some general to the support here versus Kerr. bombard his infantry, deploy smoke, and just add, I think, some more pressure there. We've got these infantry grab people of the Red Army, very good. And if Smash is, slow to respond to this could definitely result in Kerr, getting more fuel, because right now the fuel situation is also, I think, strongly in the German army's favour. There you go, we can see there Smash is looking to flank in. And note, it's moving the Panther Force in such a manner they're gonna, cover the retreat path of the engineers and increase the chance of maybe getting a wipe here. T-4 catching the grenades as the Panther will go in too deep there. West side here, though, by the car point there, but the rail line there. We got the half-track under fire here, but the grenades and the pioneers themselves being hammered by anti-aircraft fire. And the half-track goes up in flames there, knocked out with the back 40. A stinger blow to Kerr, a slap right across the face. Panther Force dying force, but there you go. Caught with the field gun and the anti-tank rifles here. There's a good chance there. We've got a satchel charge as well there. One of Smash's Panther Force is at a high risk of blowing up, and there you go. Down it goes. A great killer for Kerr. Helps level out the playing field here in terms of tank numbers, but that said, Smash still enjoys significant advantages. Though now Kerr could bring another T-34. Meanwhile, this field has been caught here with the gun. We've got constant flank in there. Another T-34 for Kerr. And Smash is choosing this moment to go for Tier 4. I mean, theoretically can go for it, but again, there's so much to risk involved with it, because you're investing so much time and resources into them. Whatever comes out of the heavy Panzer Corps, that you risk falling behind and giving your opponent more time to just exploit that with just their more efficient stuff in this regard. So definitely, right after losing Panther 4 decides to go for Tier 4 feels a bit of a questionable decision. That said, again, he still has great mag control. He still gets, more crucially, a lot more fuel than his opponent. He's getting 3 times as much fuel, so it's obviously not a completely blindly make decision. But again, it's still one of those decisions that can backfire against the Wehrmacht, because it's still such a massive loss in tempo and momentum, and again, effectively freezes down a significant part of your economy. So if your opponent is playing aggressively enough and smartly enough, they can actually, exploit these sort of, Tier 4 moves and really put you in a bad spot. So we'll have to see. And right now, Kerr does have 2 T-34s and 6s, which certainly won't win against the Panther in a one-on-one fight, but they can crucially just flood the field fast, and they also have a lot of DPS versus infantry and other sort of squishier targets, so they can quickly do intense damage here to smash his frontline forces before anything up the heavy Panther Corps arrives here. So there you go, Gunny Squadron Rider got Panther on the move here, but gets too close to the south charges, maybe no. Kerr was super occupied, misses the opportunity there to fight off. Field crew is being murdered, machine gun there, insane on pitch lines with ambush camouflage, wipes in these at close range. A brutal display there of just the power of them. Sadly, the T-34 and 6 is quick to display its power as well there, almost taking out the crew there rapidly. Pack in trouble here with a single hammer blow here. Kerr has hammer and sickled here his way through Smash's forces. Pack's been cleared out. MD42 is about to get wiped as well. That's going to be the hugest, biggest blow here, I think, to Smash. Air support called in, but won't take the ace MD42 crew. And suddenly, again, you can see there in a single sharp maneuver here, Smash's front line has been torn wide open here, with Kerr just definitely delivering a lot of firepower using the very efficient T-34 and 6s against Smash. He does wipe the MD42 again, but he can't get his hands on it. And of course, crucially, he lost his pack 40. He's only got 1 Panther 4 against his opponent now with 2 anti-tank guns. So the chase just completely went, well, topsy-turvy here. Pear-shaped, name it. It's gone like that. He's going for another pack 40 again. He had plans of the heavy Panzer Corps, but obviously that's not going to happen. And again, that's where again the risk of the heavy Panzer Corps move, any mistake or any smart move from your opponent, and suddenly you're just put in a position where you can't realistically make use of it, because it's just such an expensive investment, both in terms of resources and time. And currently Smash clearly can't afford to invest the resources all the time into any of that. So will Smash be able to use Tier 4 to turn this around? Will he even go for it now? I mean, there are a lot of questions here for Smash. He needs to answer one way or the other. As for Kerr, I think he's going to get more aggressive here. And of course, it's still worth noting. I mean, Smash is still getting a lot of fuel, but again, he also needs manpower. And of course, the T-34 and 6s are greatly taken away there from Smash. It's why typically having more than 1 tank is actually important as the Wehrmacht if you're going to go for that big stuff, because you need something to relieve the burden of your infantry so they don't bleed as heavily, make it easy to go for the big stuff here. But again, with only one Panther 4, this is going to be a bit of a tough call here for Smash to pull off. But again, he's got a lot of advantage. Still has a massive victory point lead of his opponents. It's not like, you know, Smash is completely out to sea there. It's not like he's been left in a ditch outside of Stalingrad. But there you go. Panther 4 number 2 also gets anti-tank satchel there. Panther 5 from T-34 from 6. Panther 4 there with a significant chunk of damage. Needs to get the pioneers on that one swiftly. Kerr there with his Panther 4s. Could pounce here and smash. We do get the heavy Panther core, so he is definitely going for it. Gassing up Panther here, but could also be the Sturm Panzer or even a Panzer F. We'll have to see. Ambush getting his catching the Conscript and they're up there. Tango to them quickly, ripping Constantine apart there. Shoot, Fritz! Shoot like you've never shot before! You'll be shot! Like you will never get shot again because it's usually a one-time thing, yeah. Tifa going for the Panther 4, and there you go, calling out to Tango Watch here on the crippled Panther 4, leaving Smash, sending in a further awkward position. There goes, gonna ram it, he's gonna ram it! Ensuring the Panther 4 will not get out, they're getting the kill, then training a T-34 for the opponent's only Panther 4 is like pretty good. It also serves as like another issue for HulkSmash in going for a Panther because again, anti-tank Overwatch means the Panther is like a much higher risk of just getting immediately melted if he goes for it. And it means he needs to be like very, very careful around the T-34. So he's spinning after the snow, trying to get wiped with a light machine gun. Almost got the bastard, but fell a bit short there. But yeah, he's clearly, I think, going for the Panther. The Panzerkampf. He's putting all of his faith into the Panzer. There you go, Panther on the way there. But yeah, just like the Germans at Kursk, you know, gave the Soviets too much time by waiting for the Panthers. There's a chance here again by Smash deciding to go for a Panther as well. Similarly gave the Soviets too much time. I mean, that should just be straight up called the Kursk problem, crowned with the Wehrmacht T4s. Like, you know, wait for too long, your opponent might just get enough resources on the field to then, you know, make your Panther less great. Maximum on the way there for Kurt as well. Further digging in with sandbags. Turning this definitely into a mini Kursk. Panther there, 2/3 of the way down here. The mighty Panzerkampfwagen 5. Model A. There were overall 3 major models. There's the Model D, the Model A, and the Model G. There was sort of the Model F as well, which saw some scattered usage in the war. Like they had some Model G turrets and Model like F hulls, but like nothing you'd sort of with the Model F turret as well there. They technically apparently had some Model F turrets as well separately already as well. But anyways, Panther out there for Smash. The mighty Panther, will this pull through for him? Or will it get turned into a smouldering heap of scrap metal? Troops pushing westward for the western fuel point here. We got 345 on a 7. Sniper there with 18 kills, closing in at 3. Gunners moving for the eastern fuel points. They're good. Can't move towards the center here for Kerr. Maxim holding up here in the center. Panther there with a pin machine my way as well there. Thumbs up. Another T-34 there for Kerr. Of course, he is aware of the Panther, so he's clearly not too intimidated by it. Doesn't certainly hurt. He has got a field gun and a Pack 40. Sniping away, putting pressure there on Smash. We got Fin 36 on the 7. Panzer here, obviously looking to silence the support weapons, maybe catch the snipers and other troops nearby. So Smash is obviously putting a lot of faith in Tier 4 for it to deliver him out of this current mess. Looking to wreck the sandbags, and on the machine in good position. Still no comms out here for Kurt. Good shot on the Grenadiers, taking off a fat chunk of the health, killing Dietrich. Panzer they're almost done. Going to the count on the west, Molotov there. Panther going for it, shoots and misses. Pack 40 is bringing in, this numbering up here as well there, looking to mostly perhaps spot here. Oh, never mind, going to hit a mine. Getting spotted by Grenadiers there, taking some damage, even suppressed. Jaeger command being caught by the T-34s and 6. Panther still remains very conservatively held back here by Smash. He's clearly concerned about losing the Panther here too quickly as well. Their pioneers caught by the Maxim in the center there. We got Fin 21 on the 7. T-34s and 6 apparently cancelled, then went for it again. Panther ready here, unleashing a total of 10 rockets. Catching the Maxim and wiping out. That's pretty good there for him. Can he get the Maxim to turn against Kerr? That would certainly help him out a bit there. That would certainly help him out a bit. The problem is, again, he's got no infantry nearby that can actually grab without being sacrificed. Panther dealing with advancing punions, but the infantry certainly can't do it here because they're too slow and healthy. In fact, none of his infantry like in any fighting worthy condition here, which is a massive problem here for Smash currently. Maxim destroyed. 2 kills on that Panther, going for that T-Fed force. There you go, pack forward, ready, shoots, punches through the Panther's frontal armor. West side being gobbled will occur. We got 299 on a 7, another hit on the Panther, and there you go, T-Fed for ramming it. And we could see, yep, another anti-tank watch here, combined with all the anti-tank guns, could very well knock out the Panther immediately. In fact, he gets abandoned even. A definite problem there for Smash. A definite problem. And certainly highlights another issue there with the Panthers, like, and even without the anti-tank Overwatch, the circle can just ram in front of the anti-tank guns and just, your Panther ends up not doing too much there. It's also like just tricky saying he hadn't even like done a lot with this, you know, Panther beforehand, so it just ends up being like a massive waste of resources there for him. And again, in the end, CoH just lost a T-34 from 6 in comparison. That's like an amazing trade for the player, since the T-34 from 6 just costs a fraction of what the Panther costs. And crucially, it's just much more easy to replace as well. I mean, that's also the other important part. You just like, you know, lose a T-34, easy to replace it. If you lose a Panther, you're having a much harder time replacing it. Panther falling back, you're going to be caught with the conscripts. Going for the car plants. They could try and take them out. The Panther, there you go, makes another barrage here. T-34 from 6 from almost done here for Skir, and there you go. Strafbat being hammered with the rockets. Most of them are missing, barely getting any serious kills in there. Const being hammered here as the retreat through the center. Almost got the center victory point. Need to exert more map control around the rest of the map, but again, feels like Smash, on top of the issues with the Panthers, been suffering a bit from tongue vision as of late. Rather losing that otherwise, you know, excellent map control ability he displayed earlier in the match, and would think really gave him that ability to like just get out those Panther force fast in fair numbers. So there you go, Panther go for the move again. Will he go for a Panther 4 here? Will he go for the Stuke, or will he try and go for another Panther? Those are some pretty big questions. Here we got the Gunnies being caught with the T-34 from 6. Curse strikes 40 of the Red Army. There you go, the Gunnies need to retreat. They need to go get the shites out of it. And there you go, Panther 4 for Smash. Perhaps realizing the folly of the Panther. He goes for the Panther 4, at least just realizing stalling for another Panther right now would be exceedingly unwise. Just now they're opening up the Pioneers. Got 21 kills roughly there. Diving to the basic. Gunnies got a good chance of getting wiped out here by Curse T-34. Yep, crashes them. And goes to the Panther over here. A complete smash on HulkSmash. His CoH just dives right for the base. We got the other T-34 catching the pack forward here. A nice pincer maneuver here. Using the 2 tanks to attack Smash from different angles. Being the 1 pack forward he has. Gets quickly rendered irrelevant and destroyed. We do get an anti-tank watch on the way here. But it's not going to help you catch the T-34 from 6s. That might end up destroying the pack 40 here. And narrowly avoids that. While the Panther moving in there, but still the situation here for Smash is looking pretty ruinous. His forces have been dashed, his weapons ruined, and his control of the battlefield disrupted significantly. We've got 211 on and 7. This situation for the German army is a complete nightmare at this point. A complete nightmare. Things being hammered here. Another T-34 from 6. And there you go, Smash surrenders. Kerr stands victorious despite again a weak, you know, opening there. Getting really outmaneuvered there by Smash and pushed back. Ultimately, though, he was able to come back steadily, making good use of the T-34 and the anti-tank watch amongst other things. But also Smash and again kind of pull that Kursk problem up there and just, you know, basically made it easy for Kerr to beat him by just having to put aside so many resources with a Panther, which again was then fairly easily countered by partly the lost anti-tank of the T-34, but also the anti-tank Overwatch, which just really brings into question, is the Panther really worth it? So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. Hope it gave you some ideas for matches. If it did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell a friend, tell a family, but don't tell enemies. This is Pro Links and Cheers. Thank you for watching. Till tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.